I say supersedes that. No, that's not what I mean. Flip that. Anything that she says supersedes what I say. Everybody, welcome back to Simply Cerisa. So first and foremost, I want to just apologize. I am filming in the evening right now and the lighting is crazy. It's just a different ball game when you try to change where you're going to film and the time you're going to film. So just bear with me on that. But today we are talking about gift giving for the quote unquote middle-aged woman in your life. Now by middle-aged, I mean on average 40 to 60-ish. So that can, you know, be give or take. And actually many of these gifts could be given to somebody much older and somebody a bit younger, maybe into their 30s. But I just want to put these out there as general ideas. Now, all of them are items that I literally own. I did not go out and buy any of these. So if that tells you anything, it is that I am a middle-aged woman and I genuinely love and use and adore all of these. And some of them are even gifts to me. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, first things first, I want to talk about what I'm wearing. One thing that you can buy a middle-aged woman is a lovely sweatshirt, and it can be hooded or not. This one I bought hooded because I actually needed it for travel and I wanted a true hoodie for the airplane. But because of the age we are, we don't necessarily want something that has champion written across it or pink all over the back. We kind of want it to be just a little bit more elevated. And by elevated does not mean expensive. I got this thing at Target for under $20. And the reason why I feel it's a little bit more elevated is because it's in a muted, kind of a burnt orange color, and it does still have the traditional little pocket, which I wanted for traveling, but the pocket has a tiny detail that kind of looks quilted, and it fits very well, and it's a little bit looser on the bottom, so I could actually do a front tuck on it if I wanted to. I have done that. It fits well and loose over any of the pants or anything I want to wear with it, so that it's not riding up in any weird way, because our body types generally change and shift as we get older, and we just want things to fit us well. So I found this great deal at Target. They had other really pretty colors as well. I want to go back and get a couple actually. And they even had another brand that did not have the front kangaroo pocket, so even more slimming. It was beautiful. So I'll link those below, but an elevated sweatshirt or hoodie. The second thing that I think can be invaluable to a woman my age are pajamas. Now, what I mean by pajamas, it's not, I just have to tell you, they're basically pajamas that are geared for women who are having night sweats. I don't know what else to say. So with that being said, these are brand new. I just got these in. I have probably 4 or 5 pair from this company now. They're pretty much what I exclusively wear when I want to go to sleep. And they are from Soma. So the brand Soma is kind of its own deal. It's its own store. You can find it online. I'll link it below. But the key to these are these specific pajamas from Soma are called Cool Nights. And I really can't even tell you what the fabric, what the stuff is made out of. I guess I can liken it to a jersey material, but it's much softer, smoother, cooler, moisture wicking, you name it. And they come in fun or more muted tones. I tend to buy mostly all blacks and navies with just a few maybe patterns here and there, but that way I can interchange them. So this one is my newest short sleeve set that I got. And again, it is, they're not grandma pajamas, I guess you could call them. They can fit very well and can be very flattering. They do tend to run a tiny bit large and very forgiving. So I actually order a small in these. And what I love about them as well is, and I always buy just the basic black or navy bottoms. These are just long bottoms. And these are more like the wider leg that come down. Cool Nights. That's the key though. When you get onto Soma's website, Cool Nights. The other trick and tip is they do have petite, I believe, and they do have tall. I'm only 5'8.5", but I always order the tall when I order the pants because I hate high waters. So I like these, and the tall fit perfectly at below my ankle, and I love them. I wasn't really a robe person for years, but as I got pregnant with my first child, I was given this ridiculous robe, and it was that Barefoot Dreams brand, and it was brown, had a hood on it. So I basically walked around looking like a pregnant Jedi for about 9 months. And after that, I was sold. I have to have a robe on hand at all times. I now unapologetically own about 6 robes, one for every climate, temperature, humidity level, you name it. I've got a robe for it. But during this season, we want cozy, comfy, soft, lovely robes. You don't have to spend a ton of money on them. You don't have to buy Barefoot Dreams. Target has amazing robes. Macy's, Nordstrom Rack. You could even buy plush, cozy robes at like some of these pharmacies these days. So anyway, this one happens to be Berkshire Lounge Collection. This was gifted. I don't even know where this came from, but it's my current go-to for my cozy, cold winter nights. It's just furry, soft. You can hug it. Brownie points if you can find a luxurious box to wrap that sucker in. The lady in your life will think that you spent $1 million on it, even if you only spent 15, and you put it in a nice fancy box that you find at, you know, Home Goods or one of those Marshall stores, and she'll just think that she's the most special woman in the world. A cozy, soft blanket. Again, they don't have to be super pricey. Costco most of the time has them. Target, Walmart, I could just keep going on and on. If you're the last minute shopper, you can even run into a CVS and most likely find a cozy blanket. But the trick is to take off the plastic funky wrapping and to get just some really fun Christmassy wrapping and maybe a little soft ornament from the dollar store. Wrap it around that, and I call this the unwrapped gift. If you walked up to their door and you handed the lady in your life this awesome, soft, cozy blanket looking like this, she's gonna hug it, she's gonna give you a hug, she's gonna be super thankful, and she's probably going to take it and go immediately throw it over her chair or couch and start using it. So can't go wrong with a soft, cozy, ooh, pretty blanket. And get a neutral color if you don't know their color scheme. Women our age need hats in some form or another. The reason why is because we either A, have children that we are often in a huge hurry in the morning to get them to school, or having to jump out of bed to get them to the doctor, or we often have aging parents, and those aging parents need us in a hurry more times than not. So a hat can change everything. If you have to get up and you don't even have time to throw into some funky top knot, or you have shorter hair or whatever, you need some sort of a really cute, easygoing, neutral colored hat that you can throw on. Just, you know the style of the woman in your life. It could even be a really cute trucker hat. It could be whatever it is that matches her style, but hats are really a fun way to go. If you remember my old videos, this was $6. I found this at the Target dollar spot. This one is a blanket scarf. I believe it's an acrylic, but let me tell you, this thing is so soft, lightweight, and warm. I literally wear it probably twice a week. $6. Now, I was just at my local Target again today, and they have the most beautiful new colors, and they're still the same price. Oh my gosh, I want to buy like 3 more. They now have them in these soft pinks with off-whites. They have grays. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So again, this is one of those gifts that if you get it, you wrap it nicely, or you just tuck it really cute and wrap a nice ribbon around it and stick a little something on the front. This will look like you thought it over and went to a really expensive boutique to purchase for the woman in your life. She will never know you spent $6 unless she's watching this video. But that's okay. She'll be proud of you for saving money. If you want to go a little bit more expensive, you can find stores like World Market or some of these local boutiques. They often have beautiful blanket scarves that run about $20. They're often, though, very thick and heavy. So these thinner ones, actually for our age range, often get used more because sometimes we just get too overheated. We need something, but we don't want to be super overheated. For women our age, facial care is so personal. And if I recommend something to you and say the lady in your life needs XYZ from Sephora, you could purchase it and she may love it and she may hate it, because we all have different skin types, we all have different skin needs, and our hormones are through the roof usually right now. So I tend to shy away from telling you what specific items to purchase for the loved one in your life. If you want to purchase them some of those items, then I suggest maybe getting them a gift card to Sephora or Ulta or whatever, but make it look like you put thought into it and maybe add that gift card to one of these things. Okay, so my first item is again the Sonia Kashuk. It is called the Beauty Mask Set. This sucker's only $15. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's available at Target. It comes with the little bowl to mix your face masks if they are into mixing face masks, maybe clay ones or whatnot. Then it comes with the 3 different paddles of different textures to mix and to luxuriously put the masks on your face. So this would be fantastic to put in a gift, or this is a great gift on its own, honestly. But if you wanted to up your game just a little bit, you could get a little bit brave and you could purchase maybe like those little sample packs of like single-use masks and maybe strap 2 or 3 to this and wrap it up, and it would look adorable, be perfect. You'd look like a winner. You could also, like I said, get the gift card to one of those stores or even to Target or something like that if you know that they like to purchase at certain places, or Walmart, and attach it to this. That would be great. But this is a great facial care accessory, something that's a little bit extra, something that she may not want to splurge on her own, but would make her feel loved and a little bit more cared for if she got something like this. The other item that you could go for is, this is Skin Gym. I just have it open so you can see what they are. These are the gua sha facial massage tools. You can find these high end, low end as well. I believe I got this at Nordstrom during a sale, but you can find just the single tools for a little bit less money. You can also find them in different types of stones. So all the cost always changes. So you just have to kind of look it up, but I'll link this one below. They are just beautiful. This was a rose quartz thing. Oh my gosh, it helps with my eye bags so much. And then if you have any like swelling or kind of just congestion in your face, you know, especially if you're not feeling well, I actually use these more when I'm not feeling well than when I am. I love just like massaging my lymph nodes. It's just amazing. So anyway, this is again one of those extra accessories for facial care and what is it called, self-care, that a lot of times we don't want to splurge on our own, but they're just beautiful. And even if we only use them a couple times a month, they're just fun to have. Okay, I think the last thing I need to talk about is something I actually cannot show you. I do own it, but I'm not going to show you on this camera. Slippers. And I'm talking good slippers. Every middle-aged woman needs a good pair of slippers. Now we want them to feel luxurious. We want them to be lined or fur lined or faux fur lined or sheep's wool lined. But we want a little bit of tread. We want a little bit of traction so that we can run out the door in an extreme hurry if we need to, or that we can go get the mail, walk the dog, whatever it is we need to do. We wear them to death. That is why I'm not showing you my current ones. I got them last Christmas. I believe they came from LL Bean. They were gifted to me. They are fantastic, but they are showing their wear, and I am hoping I get a new pair this Christmas. But again, you can go high end, low end, whatever it is, but just try to find a brand that is well structured, well made, slip on, really well warm lined, and has a beautiful tread and sole so that we can be sturdy on our feet and not be slipping and falling when we're running around trying to chase the kids or the pets or the grandparents around. Okay, I hope that was helpful to you. Again, anything that the lady in your life tells you she wants supersedes anything that I just said. If you are lucky enough to have someone that says, hey, I want this new perfume, or I want a Peloton, go get it if you can. Do whatever it takes. But any of these gift ideas are probably going to please 80 to 90% of the middle-aged ladies in your life. Just make sure you don't call them middle-aged to their faces, because most of them, including myself, don't want to think about that most days. Okay, until next time, have a great week and weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.